Spin, 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 spin. Hey, how's it going? We're back to, whoa, I forgot how to play, apparently. Alright, we're back to Resident Evil, remake with Chris. So we have on our Chris. We have our shotgun, which we should have enough bullets for. We have our little self-defense gun. It's got one bullet. You can never refill it. Rhymes. We got the ink ribbons we're going to put away right this second. We're going to take the shotgun shells because of the fact that when I go back, Wesker, not Barry, Wesker will have given us shotgun shells. There's no point in not having the shotgun shells. Where the heck are they? The other shotgun I'll never use again. There's no point in using the other shotgun. And this is pretty much my standard weapon sort for Chris. This shotgun. You can use the handgun, sure, but that shotgun is the only real weapon. I get those blue herbs now. Again, there's only like 3 enemies in the entire game that can actually poison you. Granted, those snakes are really annoying. They'll almost always get bit by the one that's hiding in the grass because it's really hard to maneuver around it. Oh no.
This is Brad. If you can't answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Chris to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad. Damn.
Alright. In the original game, the one of 96, there were dogs in this hallway the first time you came in instead of snakes. So this hallway is a lot easier in this version than the original. There were 2 dogs. It was kind of interesting, to be honest. Hi, buddy. Play dead. Oh. Dead, buddy? Hey, look, herb. Take this herb, just in case I need it. It's not going to really be making much of a difference since it's not blue, but whatever. I can't reload my weapon. Oh, there's blue herb right there. Does that always grow there? I don't remember. Maybe it does. I've never really noticed that it actually grows there. Here we go. This is probably the hardest part of this area. Because of that one snake that's in the grass. Darn, he got me too. Darn it. Oh, I'm poisoned. Like, going back is always the hardest, because I always get poisoned there. It's really hard to see what snakes are. Try to avoid the ones that are falling, and all of a sudden there's ones already in the ground. Now I have to find a blue herb to get healed from poison. The only blue herb I actually took with me was... Might be blue herb out here, but I don't know. There is enough depending on my box. I'm poisoned. It's obvious I was poisoned. When you're poisoned, you go into the I'm injured status, which is just him holding his side. First aid spray, you say? No point in me carrying stuff, Chris. It's right on the ground. It's glowing and all that. Grab it. I don't know if I ever actually showed what Barry said. It's just I fixed that door. I'm going to show what Wesker says. It's not much different, to be honest. But, might as well show it since it's right there. I don't forget about this time. Come on, let's do it. Use this to protect yourself from that monster in chains. Pretty much the same thing Barry says. That can't be hurt by guns. I also fixed that doorknob to make sure you can get away. Wesker. So we come to the most difficult area of the game for Chris. I'd say it's always difficult, but it's more difficult for Chris. More difficult for Chris because of the fact that, quite literally, well, he only has the shotgun. He doesn't have the Chris Jill had. Despite how menacing the hunters in this game sound, at the say the hunters in the original one are much more interesting. They had these ones had like the creepiest sound and all that. But the original one had like this. They had their own walk thing. Like, you knew where a hunter was. They had this weird walk. It was really creepy. If you ever wanted to, you should definitely play the original one. It's really good. If you're not too good at these games, play it on easy or something. If you're kind of good, play it on arrange. It's really fun. Arrange is probably my favorite mode in the game. Wow. On toe to toe with us. Hope you have some blue herb in this box. I mean, if I just get, I guess I'll have to use a super herb if I have to. If I don't have to, I won't, but it's likely I have to. I don't think I grabbed any, like, loose herb. Alright, I'll just use this herb here. Abandon this stupid little gun. So, if you've watched the Jill version, you'll know a lot about this version. It basically plays the same. There's only one slight difference, but it's basically the same method of play. If you know the mansion pretty well at this point, so you should be able to figure out what doors you can't open. There's only a few, really. After the first mansion, the rest of the game is pretty short. Even for Chris, who's much harder to play, who's got a longer game. The next boss is going to be pretty difficult. Get to them when we get to them. I'm going to go through the door first. Might as well get to this door first. Mansion key. Yeah, I forget what key it is. Look at it, but I don't think. Are you wondering? I probably could have held on to the yada 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 yada. I'll just kind of. There we go. Not Sir Spencer. Blah blah blah. I don't want any ribbons. I don't need them. I only used 3 so far in the whole game. I don't need them. If memory serves, there should be. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. Yeah, we got the puzzle box. The jewelry box. Another knight. Blue herb there, which I could have. If only I had known, I would have used that super herb. Could have just used that blue herb and that green herb there to heal myself. You know, hindsight and all that. Around the globe. One thing about the hunters in this one and then compared to the original one, I don't know. There's just something hesitant about them. Like the dogs in this one are much more dangerous than the original. That storm that's only it appears in the house. The hunters are just not as dangerous. They're like more. They're slower. They're more hesitant. They're slow. No hunters in this room. Not as great as the original one. Resident Evil 3 had better hunters than this one. I mean, the hunter's screams and cries and all that sound more natural and more scary and all that, I guess, but yeah, about. I mean, they have the tactic of the dogs because they jump through windows. Aside from that, there's not really. It's just so like the Tyrant is has that turning issue that he has. Shotgun shells. Guys, shotgun shells. There. plan on doing a super speed run at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna. I might videotape it, but there's an achievement and a gun you have to unlock just by gun you have to unlock. But you have to beat the game in under 3 hours. You got to play it on normal. And there's a lot of. I mean, obviously you got to play it as Jill. You can't play it as Chris. It's too slow. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Against my instincts to not pick everything up, not to go every room. I don't remember. I think the puzzle in the original was just turn the lights off. That's basically the entire puzzle. What you want to do is get him as far over that side as you can. You got the... Again, this gem is optional. You do not need to get that gem. When I say optional, I mean you don't actually need to progress in this game. You don't need that gem. I'm not going to take it a super speed run because I'm not saving. Oh, that's right. I guess no. I had to go back. I'm not going to get that gem on the crystal gem. Point of getting that gem. Eat through the game. Eating through the game does not include saving Chris. Ever. Not like this puzzle. I hated it more when I was younger. I was like, well, it doesn't make sense. Now it makes sense a little bit, I guess. I thought it was harder than it actually is. It's not. It's probably the hardest. It's like one of the more stupid puzzles in the game. Always get the bigger pieces first. There it is. It doesn't even have to fit completely. When I was younger, I thought, like, oh, it's got to fit completely. It's got to do this. It's got to do that. But it's like, no. Just put it in. That's all. I was, like, overthinking it. Got the emblem key. Resident Evil 0 comes out, shortly. I'll probably play that game. Nowhere near going to be as fast as that game as this one. I don't know that game as well as this one. I know this game I did like the back of my hand. He's going to do a super attack on me. That growl, that means he's going to play. Oh, that was just good. I thought he was going to do like a instant full slash attack. But he was only going to do a rapid slash thing. Not much of a difference. Shot charged after me. I'll have to go over there. I think in the Jill version, I just kind of left them there, and they were just in that room the whole time. So, the red gem. There's a funny thing. I don't know if I explained it in the Jill version. If you use the red gem here, snakes will fall down from the ceiling. What? So stupid. But if you use the red gem in here, snakes will fall from the ceiling and be like, "Oh, you used the wrong gem." But in the original game, you used the red gem. It was red and blue. Hello. I don't really understand the whole point of making another gem to have it to get to a key to get to a room. This seems a little bit too pointless to a mechanic to have gone through, but whatever. There are done 50% of this mansion already. Probably reload my shotgun. I shot 4 shots already. Back up. Okay. It's the hunters that used to be in this area in the original. All the grenade attached, but I haven't grabbed on anything in a while, so. That change? Of course. I just run into a zombie, let it blow up. I have plenty of secondary. I have plenty of defensive items. Alright. Put the Modisc away. You get one here, and then you get the other ones inside the laboratory itself. I'm gonna make 2 saves. First we'll make 1. Another one. I miss memory cards, by the way. GameCube memory card was amazing. So many games in those things. The way it worked is you could have like 4 different memory cards full of Resident Evil stuff. So I'd have like so many different saves for Resident Evil. This doorknob's been repaired. Whoop-de-doo. I guess if you didn't read the thing, you wouldn't know, but right there, and it's kind of. All right. Emblem key. Will you discover? Yes. Yeah, Veronimo. That were pretty good.
Rebecca, is she upstairs?
Oh no! I have to save Rebecca. Oh, I can't really say much about this part from the original one, because I only played Chris like 2 or 3 times, and I never really went into that room. I'm going to go into, but in this one, you have to go in this room to save Rebecca. In the original one, I don't even know if you actually have to go in that room. I think if you go in that room, she instantly dies. This room. If you go in this room, she instantly dies in the original one. I'm just saying. I'm not 100% sure. Slowest hunter in the game. Boom! Right in the kisser. Oh, attacking me! Oh!
Rebecca,
Chris!
you okay?
I didn't
Believe
mean
me.
to get you worried.
We can't stay here any longer. We have to get to the others and find a way out of here. You with me?
Yes.
Then I'll go ahead. Until then, Rebecca, you're on your own. Stay cool and use your better judgment. Got it?
I can handle myself.
Good luck.
I almost got killed by that hunter. But I'm perfectly fine. Because that cutscene came in at the right second. Ooh, look at that. You don't see that too often because it's hard to see like the enemies where they die, but his head is completely gone because of the explosion. That's actually pretty neat. It's probably the only time you actually see a hunter's head be blown off in the series. Because usually their arms blow off in the original. This one's a lot less gory, I'd say. Like in the original game, if you shot a hunter with a grenade launcher and they die, their arms get blown off. And they had this this weird sound they'd make when they were dying. They would fall over. This one, you very seldomly will get a zombie lose an arm. In the original one, they lost arms all the time. You shoot a zombie with a handgun, boom, their arm would fall right off. Not so much. You get that cutscene hadn't cut in, I would have taken damage from the grenade launcher. From that grenade, I mean. But because of that cutscene cut in right there, I didn't actually get the damage from it. So that cutscene actually saved my health. That grenade would have taken a lot of damage. So if you're wondering, if you don't go to her quick enough, she will die. You go in the room. Either you go in the room and she's already dead, or if you go in the room and don't do anything, the hunter will just walk up to her and slash her head off. Not slash her head. She just cut her across the head because of the fact there's no decapitations in this game. The hunters will have a decapitation like hack, but doesn't actually decapitate. It actually just cuts them and like, oh no, I'm dead. They just fall over. A lot of blood comes out and they just fall over. It misses the decapitation from the original, which is kind of sad. I think it has to do with the whole Japanese thing about decapitations and all that, because the Japanese don't like that. They don't like the decapitation stuff. So we're going to put away this metal object. We're going to take the key with us. And we're more or less finished this mansion. Just a couple more rooms and a boss. Not much left of this mansion, man, though. Kind of a very, very annoying puzzle, but aside from that, we're pretty good. I guess one thing about Chris is because he only has the shotgun, you have a lot less choices for ammo. Well, I guess that's something, but I don't know. It's just, no, we don't need the herb. We have plenty of herb, and I have lots of health. Where else do I have to use the mansion key? Oh, I know it. I know it. So, we're going to do this puzzle again. This puzzle is kind of annoying sometimes. Gotta push it the other way. Don't push it. Oh, Chris, no. Well, like I said before, the first time I played this part, I got caught behind the statue. And if you get caught behind the statue, you're instantly dead. There's no way out of that room to get caught. You have to go forward. You can actually trap yourself in this room. Alright. You go behind that statue and you push it all the way to you push it anywhere, it'll trap you behind it, and as soon as you push it all the way to the other end, the walls will close in on you. Run, Chris. You can't get die. You can't die there. Imagery is pretty interesting. Nade. In the hole then. Is the second book, or is that the first book yet? I haven't gotten the second book. Diary of Trevor. I'll put it up, but you guys can someone can probably should be doing that more, but I've read the game so many times, I just kind of skip it. Again, these things don't make any sense because the fact that he would be in these areas makes no sense. It's 19, what is this? 1968, 9 or something. I have a PS4. I don't know if I can actually play Dead Space on it. I'm hoping that the Dead Space games will be on this system so I can actually play them on this. I had a lot of trouble with the game. Just get out of the way, Spider. That was the end of the spiders. I don't have that spider again this game. I didn't even bother with the handgun. I don't know. Word. I should probably take that. Oh, okay, you can get a grenade. Okay, so I have left. Grenades are like 2 instant kills. Zombie took 1 shotgun shell and he was dead. I unlocked it. Crimson Head? Yep, it was. I kind of feel like I'm playing the original one right now. I'm just using the shotgun, shooting zombies. I loved about the original one. Like it's at a certain point in the game, you can actually just walk around with a shotgun and just shoot. You'd have so many bullets. Talk about very easy mode. Yeah, the original one. This one, you never get that feel. You never get that many bullets. You get double ammo for every pickup. So you could have like that, like almost 200 bullets with every gun. That was a great, perfect. Oh! I don't know the chance rate of not the headshots. Magnum rounds. Oh, that's great. There are always Magnum rounds there. So I can take everything in this room. The effort. There's the battery. There's the Magnum rounds. There we go. No reason to ever come back in this room. I had the all the Resident Evils, original Resident Evil, on my PS3. Unfortunately, that doesn't have Skype. That doesn't have Twitch or whatever, so I can't actually record those. But if I did, I would definitely play the original one on Range. I'm probably really bad at this point, but you. What we're gonna do is right now is we're gonna grab we're gonna grab one of these herbs. We're gonna use the herb, going up and slash that one. Then we're gonna pick up the other one, and we're gonna take it with us. Can actually knock you off that ladder. It's pretty funny. First time I played, he knocked me off the ladder. One is the only boss in this game you can probably beat tonight. How many shotgun shells gonna take to kill him? I didn't fight it the first time. Whoa, he didn't trick me, yawn. Hey, how'd you do that? I don't know how you're shooting him like that, Chris, but go ahead. You keep doing that. Where are you coming from, yawn? Explain. Chris was aiming the side, and he still shot him perfectly, despite the fact that he was aiming nowhere near him. I was doing XCOM style of shooting in this game. Aim completely different direction, you still hit the enemy no matter what. Or you aim directly at him, you miss him completely. Bye, herb. Hello, book. And that, my friends, is the entire fight. Oh, that was a weird. You know, Chris put it up so high. Well, I probably said it already, but in the original game, the library was the complete entire section. It had its own little section of rooms and all that. This one is just a boss arena. I don't know what I like better. I probably like it better than this one because you fight Yawn and the more. I know in the original one, the second Yawn fight's really annoying, especially on the range. He's nowhere to run. Zero maneuverability. It's like it's that room with the crushing walls is a little. In the original, it's just a little room with a piano in it. You the piano and it comes out of a hole and all that. And the room is so small, so you barely fight Yawn in it. This one you have like a lot more maneuverability and all that. A lot easier to actually play. I'm not really sure what I like better. I like it that either way. We're gonna put the two books away because we don't. And it's everything. Put more or less everything away except the battery and shotgun shells. Shotgun shell, magnum rounds are good. Books first. Some of the puzzles in this game have stayed the same compared to the original. Same as the original. Some puzzles haven't. There have been, puzzles changed and all that. The emblems are two of the ones I thought most interesting to see what they would do. But they're not changed at all. And I don't know if it's it's not a bad thing. I wish the crest had been the same. Everyone likes the wind and the other crest. They don't have them as any different. Actually go through the bottom floor. Hunter? Oh, Hunter's out there. There's a Hunter. Pick up! Bye-bye. I think I've already said it before, but the reason I'm not playing this on difficulty... Oh, I can't actually go through this way because I don't have the grab that key, so I can't actually... The reason I played on so easy is because if you play it on normal, unlock an invincible enemy that stalks you through the entire level, and you can't kill it because the fact that you blows you up, and you can't survive, and all that stupid. That's why I didn't play it on harder mode. It was kind of a cheap thing to beat the whole game on very easy, and I know that. Chris, I'd rather have Jill beat on normal, have her stuff on normal, than Chris beat on. Oh. Oh yeah. Go this way. Oh no! Oh no! Went through the wall. How far back did I have to go? And that kids is why you always save. Because you never know when a hunter's just gonna go into its instant kill attack. Stupid instant kill attack. I've always get hit by that instant kill attack with Chris that I do. Yeah, we're fine. A little bit salty about instantly dying from that attack, but and attacks like that is why you beat the game without ever saving. Kind of scares me because there's quite a few things in this game that can instantly kill you. Hunters can instantly kill you. Dogs can instantly kill you. Sometimes you don't have a weapon on. A lot of stuff in this game that actually can instantly kill you. The rocks can instantly kill you. Kind of why I don't like the whole never save thing scares me to death. That and the there's you beat the entire game with just using the knife, and you get like a. That really scares me because the knife is so terrible in this game. I say just the knife. I mean, you can't use any defensive weapons either. You have to use just the knife. I mean, obviously, you can just play it on super easy and all that, but you can't burn the zombies either. A lot of stuff in this game that is really hard if you just play just the knife. Especially in this one where zombies, I mean, act alive. Because if you burn them, because you kill them and knock them down, you down them. I don't really want to do this. I probably should do it, but it's an annoying achievement that's really terrible. I tried. I did actually try to get that achievement once. I was doing pretty good. I think I was doing pretty good. I got up to the Super Crimson Head, the ones in the casket. I got up to that and I realized I couldn't actually kill that thing with a knife. It's really difficult. You can't run from it either, which is pretty much the entire tactic I used the entire time. Run. So you can't, because of the fact the game is kind of stuck in that area, you can't actually run away. You have to kill it. Hardest part of the entire game. I don't know how to beat that guy with a knife. Oh no, I forgot the crank. Darn it!